Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So I'm gonna get the sham off. Okay. These carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. He said, top of the top. Yeah, what's up? I'm about to go to the gym in a minute. Just wanted to get on here. I had to pull out the sham god. Shout out to my man, God, Sham God, Proud Dripple God, Representative. What's good? Yeah, we uptown. I had to pull out my summertime. What's going on, though? We got to talk about it. Make sure y'all grab the book. Oh, I can't get gotta get the logo in there. There we go. That's better. Anyway, make sure y'all grab the book, man. It's cracked. You already know what that's about. Miles is good. Wavy Cam, what's going on, pimp? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Oh, these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. I just listened to that M Miles immediately as soon as you said it. You know I went up. Damn. You know I want to looked at that. Anyway, good morning. What the fuck is going on? Camron is upset with these niggas. Who done it? Who done it, y'all? Who done it? I think he got a point. He said, why can't man? I think he got a point. He feeling a little underappreciated. If you listen to the wording, he said, anybody that I ever dealt with, if I ever helped you, everybody I ever dealt with made six figures or millions. If I hear you badmouthing me, it's on. Who y'all think it was? He says, sooner or later, the internet will make your childhood heroes look corny. They ain't did it to Magic Johnson yet. Camron got the computers putin'. Boy, is it on right now. What the fuck is going on? Some people are saying, Vado, Mom says no jumper interview with Rell, 40 Cal, and JR Ryder. I didn't watch I don't watch No Jumper. I didn't watch the interview with No Jumper, so I don't know what was said on there. I do believe this. I don't believe you're gonna catch. You ain't gonna never really catch 40 Cal on camera or anything mouthing Camron. I don't know about everybody else, but 40 Cal. I don't think you're gonna never hear him saying anything disrespectful or ungrateful about Camron. So I don't think it's 40 Cal. He said when 40 daughter went missing, Cam put out a post for him. Not only that, 40 he's always spoke favorable about Camron. He said he would have never been in this shit if it wasn't for Camron. He said it was his decision. It was Camron's decision to make him a diplomat. So because of that, he will always be grateful. This he said this on my platform. But I'm trying to figure out who he said Rell was annoying in the no jumper interview. What had happened? The computers are puting this morning. Welcome to the dribble. He said it was Rell. Vado did an interview talking about him. I didn't really hear Vado say anything disrespectful. I did hear this. I did hear a foul ball. This is what I heard. There was a by all means. Well, it was two of them. Number one, Vado said he wanted to fuck with everybody. He said that. He said he wanted to fuck with everybody. And he said something like Camron can afford to be cocky because he's Killer Cam already. Vado said he didn't want to be that way, or he said he wanted to be cool with everybody. And niggas that's cool with everybody, that ain't what's up. Niggas that's cool with everybody normally ain't loyal to nobody. During that period of time when the UN had kind of like separated from diplomats. This is during a period when Cam was like kind of like coming back, like his little comeback or whatever. And Vado was his little secret weapon. Right? This is what I gathered from the Vado interview. Vado was his secret weapon. This is a part of his get back. Now, the get back is Cam making a resurgence after the 50 Cent separation, when Jewels and, Jim kind of went left or whatever, when they were separated. When Jim got on stage with 50 and all of that was the separation. So it wasn't no Diplomats no more. It was Bird Gang and Skull Gang. Boom. The UN was Camron making his comeback, so to speak. So he not fucking with them. And Vado was his project, his protege. By all means, if he not fucking with him, you shouldn't be fucking with him either, fam. You shouldn't. So if he was offended by that, I think that's just normalcy. That's just normal, everyday decency. And I understand that you might not have had a problem with them guys. And you probably thought that they was cool and shit. But there's no fraternizing. It ain't no fraternizing. You know what I'm saying? Not when my investment dollars, I don't deal with them. This checkbook, this guy in your career and shit, I don't really fuck with them and shit. So you kind of like being disrespectful. It's a little offensive. I'm just being for real. My man said I need the iPhone 3 and 4 and current receipts. You got to be a hell of a type of nigga to save some fuck. He said, I got dirt on all you niggas. Like he was prepared for this shit. He said, Vado said Cam was jealous and not letting him branch out and blocking his shot. I don't think that he used the word jealous. You can't say that. Vado couldn't call Camron jealous. Hell no. Nah, I don't think he used that word. Teresa Green said, I did not like the Vado interview. Good morning, everybody. Y'all share this live. We got to kick it. I got some points to add to this. Y'all know this is Diplomat Narrative Central. This is Diplomat broadcast blow by blow right here. Y'all know that. Y'all know I was coming with this. Of course, huge fan of the Diplomat movement. It's over. It's over. It's over. If you listen to what he said, this is why they wasn't at the verses. This is why there was no prospect of them being at the verses. He said in his video, I don't fuck with y'all. I ain't fucked with y'all 10 or 15 years. Mr. J1S said he didn't say jealous, but you never outshine your master. I don't think Vado was outshining Camron at the time. He said Cam knew this would happen. That's why he kept the phones. You can't fuck with everybody. But what if Vado already had a relationship with them dudes? I dig it. Most of them dudes from Harlem know each other or their entourage. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I dig it. I dig it. But you got to remember who you dealing with. Like, you got, if it's going to offend the front office, I mean, this is like somebody from Rockefeller being cool with Nas and them. And it might have been some people from Rockefeller might have been cool with Nas. But during the time when Ether was going on, for anybody from Rockefeller to be like mingling with Nas and you're signed to Jay-Z and shit like that, that just ain't what's up. It ain't. It ain't. He said Vado was being very careful with his words. I thought so. I thought so. Oh. Can't lose my screensaver, baby. Part of the show tonight. Anyway, could have been fed up with all of them. Hell, Rell, JR 40 just had an interview mentioning, he said men and women. He probably was talking about everybody. Jaja, everybody who's not Jewels and Jim Jones. He was talking to everybody. He said, I don't fuck with you. I ain't fucked with you in 10, 15 years. So that's why we don't see him at the verses. He said it out of his mouth. Now we don't have to expect anything. Because he said, I don't fuck with you. And I ain't fucked with none of y'all in 10, 15. He said that. So it's over. Word. He said, could have been fed up. He said they just came off the loss, so now the dips are imploding. It's over. It's over. He said it out of his mouth. I wonder who he was talking to. Like, keeping it real. I wonder who he was talking to. And I see that y'all keep mentioning Rell. I see that y'all keep mentioning Rell, right? I'm gonna tell you something. This is real rap. I done traveled everywhere with this hip hop shit, and people ask me about the Diplomats and shit like that. This is no bullshit. Tell everybody. Universally, everywhere I went, Rell was the favorite Diplomat. And I'm gonna tell you something else. The Diplomats, I noticed this about the Diplomats. The Diplomats is like a regional thing. People outside of like the East Coast, some other places like the Diplomats. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like hustlers like the Diplomats, but the Diplomats stronghold was like an East Coast thing. You would go other places where people they didn't get it and didn't fuck with it. Like I was in Atlanta in 2004, 2005. This is when the dips is popping. Like I got an airbrush Diplomat shirt done down there, right? They was clueless on who the fuck that was. Like they didn't know who it was. I've been places West Coast. I done lived on the West Coast. I lived down south. People, if the Diplomats come up, name come up. It's been my experience. This is no bullshit. It's been my experience that people like Rell. I'm not saying out of all of them, but the other members might have a regional fan base, if y'all understand what I'm saying. It's something about Rell that the street guys like. And if you go look on Instagram right now, he got a song out with Sauce Walker. Look at the song, look at the video, see how they carrying it. Sauce Walker, he rocking it like he feel that he the shit. He rocking it like he feel that Rell the shit. And I believe other regions, Texas, maybe parts of Cali, they might feel Hell Rell and shit. They might feel Hell Rell music and feel the shit that come out of Rell mouth and shit. And to further substantiate this, when Camron got out of being shot for the Lamborghini, when he got shot that time in DC, when he came out and he made Get Him Daddy, that was him poking his chest out. That was him. I survived the gunshots. I'm poking my chest out. That's what he was doing, right? I survived the gunshots. I'm poking my chest out. They had Hell Rell. Out of all of them Diplomats, he chose Hell Rell to be on that song with him. So that that says a lot about Camron's confidence and belief in Hell Rell as an MC. Overall. So he said, Hell Rell. Ruger hard body, though. Ruger can rap his ass off. He can. He said, Michael Williams said, Hell Rell, speak that shit, Gully. He said, few artists have that patent pending look like Hell Rell, E40, LL Cool J. He said Rell might have had the hardest verse on that. My man said Hell Rell got beat up on camera too many times to be believable. He can rap, but he can't fight. This ain't boxing, though. This ain't boxing. I don't know what that situation was about back then. It seemed that he might have been off into something with a body of people. It seemed to be more than one person off. He was off into it with. That still don't got nothing to do with music and shit. There's no difference between him being accosted at a restaurant than your favorite rapper being robbed and shit. Like a lot of people get robbed. Like you can't discredit Rell. Like, oh, he not a gangster because he didn't. Your favorite rapper might have got his chain taken and didn't do nothing. So Fundamentalist T said Cam's arrogance getting away a lot. What do you mean? He took J.R. Ryder off. I didn't know he was on Get Him Daddy Me remix. J.R. said he got took off the remix and he left Ruger on there. Rebel and Renegade said all the Dipset was getting ran off the block. He rolled solo, met him a few times. Hell Rell was the only other person besides Styles P that could call himself the hardest out. Ain't no way I'm leaving the women in my family behind on all fours in a restaurant. Come on, Gully, that's a bad look for Hell Rell. What you mean? What's a bad look for him? We talking about hip hop. I just told y'all out of all of them Diplomat members in my travels, Hell Rell, like when you leave outside of the East Coast and shit, Hell Rell is the one that I was often asked about. JR and Jewels had real problems when they came to the UK. Boom. He can't be arrogant and emotional, especially if he's being a leader or something. A lot of people get beat up. His just on video. We still ain't got to the bottom of who he was talking to. Who y'all think he was talking to? My opinion on the whole thing, I gotta side with Camron's perspective and opinion on that video he put out. Key words. If I helped you out, everybody that I dealt with, I made them, they got 6 figures or $1 million. If I helped you out, don't be talking about me. Don't be saying nothing about me. You have to respect that. Another thing that he said is, y'all ain't did nothing since me. He said, y'all ain't did nothing since me. When somebody says something like that, that shit kind of like hit hard and shit. It do. He said Vado was talking slick low key. Vado said that he wanted to fuck with everybody. You can't do that. You can't do that. Everybody know that. Do you think Cam is talking about his whole crew? He said he's talking about people that he made money with. He said people that he made money with. There you go. He should have said who he was talking to. Should he do any other time? Some of that shit can be pinpointed, like who got a baby by a hood rat or some shit like that. Or you could just ask somebody from Harlem. Now, who are you talking about? Who he's talking about? And they gonna tell you and shit. He was talking about everyone, but mainly Rell. So what did Rell say to get him upset? I think he was talking to anyone doing interviews and speaking on him right now. He had a few scenarios he was willing to exploit. Facts. He should have said who, but he can also be talking about Karen Civil too. Wasn't he getting bread with Chubby Baby? Yes. There's still more footage to be released. Maybe he got more word of what was said. I think it's gonna be another video. I think he gonna say something else because he got the computers puting. He got the online community buzzing right now. Rell didn't say nothing derogatory on No Jumper. Unwritten rule in the book: stay loyal to the hand that gave you an opportunity, like Bleak is to Jay-Z. There you go. There you go. What y'all think about that? Good morning. Y'all share this live video. Gully, he said, I can talk about you getting beat up on your own blog before the internet. Read between the lines. I don't know who he was talking about. There's several things that Vado said that I found offensive. I felt that the interview was of an instigating nature. When you conducting an interview and you want this shit to be lit, you got to ask motherfuckers questions. Mav Hoffa was trying to explain it. You got to ask people questions that others won't ask if you want great results. That's something I became extremely popular for on Gully TV, asking them questions that people don't ask. If you want a good episode, that's what Math was after. You got to take it into a certain direction and shit. The one thing that was damaging, I can't get over, he said, I wanted to fuck with everybody. Like, you can't do that. Niggas that say that, niggas that say I'm cool with everybody or I want to fuck with everybody and shit, them niggas, they normally ain't right. They normally ain't right. And I think it was some clarity offered. He said that him and Camron was done doing business together by the time that he signed with DJ Khaled. This is what was funny to me in the interview. Vado, you didn't fit with We the Best. Nothing about you fitted with We the Best. You was better off going off on your own and just being slum, just being you. Nothing about, all I do was win, no matter what. You wanted to be a part of that silly shit. And he knew, Khaled knew that you didn't blend with that. He knew that wasn't going to work. You and Ace Hood, my nigga, You and a bunch of other silly ass niggas. I mean, not silly, pardon me. Them songs is some happy-go-lucky shits, man. Like, they play them at halftime of football games and shit like that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Vado wasn't gonna be a part of that. He thought that he was gonna be a part of that. He said it in the interview. He was excited too. He was like, oh man, I thought I was gonna be lit. I was gonna be on one of them joints. Nah, man. Nah. I don't even know why DJ Khaled wanted to sign you. I don't. That there's nothing in common, no magnetism, no cohesion. Like, where? He said that shit was corny anyway. Corny, like just a different lane for sure. Yes. He said he was Khaled, New York rapper. New York rappers go to Miami to die, my nigga. New York rappers go to Miami to die, my nigga. Like, they go to Miami. It's Jay Mills, he went down. Nothing. Mum's the word. Nothing. He said, you right. Vado go crazy on joints with Dave East, though. Maybe they should do an album. They do got some hot shit together. Fire. He said, how you feel about $500,000 not getting proper respect at passing? Everybody didn't fuck with him, obviously. Shit. When me and you, when our day comes, it's probably people that might not go to. He said Joe went to Miami. That shit that he just performed with that Miami shit against THRU, man. Like, that shit, nobody likes that shit, yo. That shit's, it's not. Do y'all buy that? Did y'all buy that? I'm so hood. With the auto tunes and the T-Pain, them songs is they have a use. It's not everyday use. Them songs is best for fucking football games and yeah, fucking football games. He said Cam live in Miami. If you listen to Vado's interview, he said Cam was lost on sauce when he was in Miami. He said he had to come back, and I had to put him down with the latest lingo. And I had to put him down with the G-Shocks and the rugby game and shit like that. This is what we rocking in the hood. He said Cam was out of touch. Niggas went down there. I'm telling you, trying to tell you. I want to know whose baby mom was calling Camron phone. Which one of them niggas you feel might have a good looking baby mom? I don't think no ugly joint gonna get up the nerve to call Camron and offer him no pussy. Should stay with Cam. They was killing the mixtapes. Kareem Towns, I appreciate your super chat. I agree. Joel Torres said I'm copying your book today. Cop up, man. You can get the autographed copies on my website, www.therealdribble.com. He said Kim Bella, probably all of them. Something not right with Vado, though. How you go on reality TV with THRU washed ass? I've been trying to. Cam said he got iPhone 3s. What year did the iPhone 3 come out? He said Kimbella or Vado's joint. When he said the baby mom thing, I felt that he was probably talking about Vado. I did. Carl Clendon said that nigga Gully Nada put some gas on some shit. I didn't gas anything, man. I was the last to cover this talk. I let everybody get online and do their thing. I had to sit and let this sink in and shit and give y'all the proper evaluation. And I wanted to get up because people were saying it was Rell. I wanted to remind y'all that Rell got some gifts as a rapper. He sound good on records and shit. If he just going about his business and record music, he probably could still down south fucking with him. And he called Jewels a drug addict. This is what I don't understand, right? On all of these platforms, people titled their videos Camron such and such. Camron threatens Vado with, or Camron Vado. Why? How did that happen? Why is everybody saying Camron Vado? Rell was the hardest to me. Adam 22 was clowning Rell a bit. Adam 22 days is numbered in this hip hop community. He's putting himself in a situation. Khaled held Vado career back, in my opinion. What was he gonna do for him? What was he gonna do for him? Jack Frost, I holla at you, cornballs. Too early for that dumb shit. Get your dribble right, my nigga. He was talking about Jewels, Rell, Vado, and 40 Cal. John Smith, why you say that? And why would he be talking about Jewels and he was just on stage with him at a Versus? Cam put out a blanket statement for all Dipset affiliates thinking about taking a paid interview to slander him. Where does the slander come in at? My thing is this. If I ever was given it, if I knew how to rap and I was given a chance as a rapper, like the chance that he gave people, I still be popping in some aspect. I have my own label, I have my own artists. Just everything that come with this shit, I'd have it for real. Good morning to you, Derek. Vado should have stayed with Camron. I agree. Oh, it was something else that he said. I remember this. I believe that I seen in an interview, Camron said that Vado called him one time and said something like, "You never believed in me," or something like that. Am I right? Didn't y'all see this? Didn't y'all see that? Am I right? I remember him saying that, right? I remember him saying that. He said, "Yep, it was on a Breakfast Club." When he said that, I'm like, damn, what you mean he didn't believe in you? What you mean? Like, huh? I'm like, huh? Huh? Vado voice, huh? When I see that, I'm like, damn. That was just crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. And maybe he got what he was looking for. Vado told Cam, "I heard you was talking about me." Yeah, that part too. I was about to get to that too. Cam was like, "Vado, you bugging." Remember, they said Vado told niggas on the block Cam better keep his name out of his mouth. And niggas came back and told him. Gully, have you heard Keefy D lately sitting out a bunch of threats? For what? For what? I was looking at an interview on Vlad that I think Trady from the East Siders did, talking about the Keefy D. I didn't know that Keefy D did all of that shit. A lot of the stuff that went on with him. I didn't know he out there like that. I didn't. I missed that part. I just caught up to all of that. I believe there is a missing piece between what went on between Vado and Cam. Personally, I would not have done an interview in that manner. I would have promoted myself. That's it. Boss of All Bosses was a classic. Boom, 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 boom. He said, "Got the AZEPMD bucket. We was all rocking these buckets." He said, "Stop blocking niggas. I just booked you a second ago." Holy. Boom. Math Hoffa video Vado episode. Cam doesn't want you to work for nobody else. Did he say work for nobody else or work with nobody else? If you was my artist, I wouldn't want you to just be working with anybody and shit. I would want to monitor who you work with. I would. That's what being a boss is about and shit. But Vado said he wanted to fuck with everybody. Gully, you see Brother Polite charges are dropped. There you go. There you go. That's why you can't be quick to convict somebody. After I seen what happened with Bill Cosby, I knew you had to be easy with the Polite situation. But he shouldn't have been nowhere with no mom. He shouldn't have been nowhere around the hotel with no young girl like that. He says, since the verses, they all been out doing interviews. He said, mess with anybody else. Why would you work with anyone else? Boss of all bosses was blown up in the streets in the US and UK. He got 6 new charges. What do you think about that Jim paperwork? Jim Jones on paperwork now? Rest in peace to the guy that lost his life, the rappers down in Miami that was shot earlier today. Spot him, got him, and War with the Wizard. Ward, I forget how to pronounce his name. You know that. All them fools are ungrateful. How can you talk bad about someone who made you wealthy and famous and able to get a bag? I wouldn't have no issue with the nigga. Let's be clear, Vado cannot work with Cam or Khalid, for that matter, any else in it. You fucked that all up. Gracious Fundamentalist said, man, the locks really did a number to these niggas. These little stupid Swiss roll head Florida jits be asking for it. Rest in peace to him, man. I don't know the condition of Spot him, got him. I don't even like job interviews. I'll be damned if I go to an interview and slander the man that helped me put my family in a better position. You can see why 50 like feeding his niggas. 50 on one. 50 on one. Y'all been on his IG? Tapping in from Houston. Spot him, got leg shots. He's going to recover. You can't wait on Cam to make moves for you. I can understand why Vado left. You don't think that they had no momentum, Camron and Vado? You don't think Vado was doing his thing with Cam? A-Rap music with the beats. A-Rap music songs with Vado was fire. Fire. He said Ankasa was just doing an interview too, but I doubt it's Ankasa. All bridges that cross over to Camron have been burned. For whatever reason, it's over. He said, I ain't fucked with y'all in 10 or 15 years. Sheesh. What do you think about that Jim paperwork? What do y'all want? What do y'all want to put on Jim? Somebody just came out recently talking about some more Jims. What do y'all want? What do y'all want? On that transcript, he said that 6ix9ine should be violated. That don't mean they can bring up all the gang codes they want in the world. You can't say that Jim Jones saying he should be violated meant that they should harm him. You can't. You only can say, well, according to gang lingo, he said this. That's not enough. That don't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt that that's what he meant. It don't. He said, this dude Camron is extra sensitive. Vado is to Cam what nature was to Nas, basically. I don't get that. I ain't get that. They keep bringing up paperwork because he caught the gun charge in Georgia, but somebody in the car probably ate that. MCs need to form groups with producers. New Jack Forever. Thank you. Whatever happened to that nigga in Dipset who sounded like Jay-Z? He was in Bird Gang. He was from Baltimore. CM662 said, finish the book. Make sure you leave a review on Amazon. Type in the Google search. Sometimes I've been some things I've been through. Leave a review. They use the word violated all kind of ways. That doesn't mean violence. No, it don't. Yo, Gully, I'm late, but hell, Rell on the Whack No Jumper interview. He had to be high. I ain't going to watch it. What was said? We trying to figure out who was the one that set Camron off. It kind of looked like it was Vado, but I seen on Instagram that they saying it's not him. I don't know. I think Vado was kind of like the final straw. But what's up with this nigga got cell phones from 2003. Ivan Hernandez, I'm being honest, I haven't read a book in 2 years until now. Thank you. DJ Khaled didn't even put Vado with none of the top rappers out at the time. He got Vado and put him on a shelf. No killed his verse on Pray for Rain. He killed mostly everything he got on. Dude was fire. All this Cam beef came from them blowing their money, Cam making investments. The way they feel is the way Beans felt about Jay-Z. Only now Beans realized Jay was trying to help the whole time. Rappers fall off the worst out of all musicians. I think I agree. Hell, Rell was hating on the upstate movement. Weak for that. What did he say? What did he say? Pull out the Sham God. Pull out the vintage Sham God for this telecast. It was only right. Pull him off the shelf. JD versus Puffy. They're not gonna battle. I take Puff. He said Uncasa was talking a little spicy too. What you think they beef is? You want to know something? A lot of them was never even signed to Diplomats. Did y'all know that? I think just only a few of them was actually signed to Diplomats and shit. Vado was dumb for making that South move because Khaled didn't do shit for Ace Hood. Khaled is the worst. Did nothing for nobody but himself. Got did dirty by Baby and used that on everybody he signed. Cars and jewelry is the reason why most of these rappers are broke and have no investments whatsoever. Terry cloth. Terry cloth, man. You need a time machine and a compass to get fresh. You want to keep up with this shit. You need a time machine, fam. Time machine. Just having a Dipset light cast upon you should be a millionaire by making moves. I agree. Cam gave them the blueprint, but they ain't follow up. You can kind of tell who the breadwinners are in Dipset. That's why he say the Diplomats. 3 is Jim, Jewels, Freaky Zeke was the president. The more the 3 that actually signed. How can you be ungrateful if you're making money off a name you're not building up? Think Cam got mad shit in his iCloud and watched it recently. Reminded himself of all the shit that he saved. He can't wait to do how Harlem niggas do. Good morning, everybody. Y'all share this live. Good morning. I'm waking y'all up on a Saturday. We talking about this situation. What set Camron off? Who did it? Y'all like this video? It ain't even 100 likes. And y'all lazy this morning? Look at the ratio. Look at the population to like ratio. Look at that. Yeah, get them joints up to like 200. It's 400 people here. If I was a rapper, instead of renting or leasing multiple cars, I might have thrown it on stocks or Bitcoin. Bitcoin ain't been good to nobody. Not unless you was in on it early. Dipset went from sugar to shit. Once Jim and Jewel sided with 50 in the can beef, it's been downhill ever since. That's kind of like the brutal truth. That's kind of like that's the raw truth right there. I don't know what 50 Cent said to Jim Jones and to lure him out there like that. I really don't know whether he paid. I don't know what he was thinking about. That's what I meant by you can't be cool with everybody. There go the same clause again. Jim trying to be cool with everybody. Cam is at it with 50 Cent. What is you doing over there fucking with him? I don't fuck with him. That's kind of like the same thing that Vado did. He said he wanted to be cool with everybody. He was fucking with people that Cam didn't fuck with. That would complicate a relationship. It would. My man said American rappers chat too much. If you're not from the United States, you ain't got no business being critical on no American rapper, fam. Period. Like that was just ridiculous. Don't get that bold, fam. This is still the US. Don't do that. Like, how can he say that? You're not even from America. Like, he said that was blasphemy what Jim did with 50. It was. Jeremiah Superman said, because only American rappers matter. That's basically the truth. Everybody else trying to catch up. American rappers raised you. He said, how can we go with an English guy talking about what American rappers do while trying to do what American rappers do? Good morning, man. Y'all share this live. He said, block him. Nah, he good. Everybody else 15 years behind. Shout out to Chris Jordan, the son of Scarface. They had a successful kidney transplant. He passed his dad his kidney. Alicia, I just seen you in here. Good morning. How's the podcast going? I know I just seen you. Yep, Alicia B. Good morning. How the podcast going? When you gonna do the Gully TV book review? He said Cam might as well get that info to the boys Saigon to battle Vado with. Y'all share this live. It's almost 500 people in the morning. Y'all wake y'all asses up. Brush your teeth. Get that Hennessy out your mouth. Get all that alcohol out your system. Get ready for the ginger shots and the trips to the gym. James was good. He said, I don't know one Saigon quotable. I just started listening to Saigon's music like last year. Shit, I never got hip to it. Casa was a loyal soldier. I think most of them was loyal. I think most of them was loyal to the Dipset, except for that situation that happened with Jim. But everybody else, I think everybody else wanted to be a part of that shit. They still want to be a part of it. That's why they keep talking about it. It's kind of like they should just get around that shit, y'all. That's it. My man said, why do Americans copy drill music? We coming for you. They got a point. They got a point. Our friends from overseas, our hip hoppers from overseas got a point. He said, America Jack drill. There's truth to that. Saigon was only known for the Mobb Deep beef. My man said Americans taking drill music. What y'all got to say about that? He said from Chicago. I thought drill was Chicago. Nah, that shit came from over the way, yo. They said give drill back. My man said we do it better. Camron seen a No Jumper interview with Rell complaining. Nobody said exactly what he said. What would he say that would be so offensive? And that No Jumper interview been out for about a week, probably 2 weeks. He said the UK was Jack and R&B. We remember loose ends. Drill is from the Shah. They stole the name. They got to rename that genre over there. The UK DJ mad at Americans for using drill sounds should be mad at the United Kingdom for stealing hip hop altogether. Hip hop is for everybody, man. It's a universal culture and shit. If you nice, bring the ruckus. He says, Shy started it first. Do your research. I done already did my research. Them niggas overseas been doing that shit. He said, we sound better. He said, don't they call it grime in UK? Whatever they call it. The fundamentals of that shit, that sound, it's almost like rock. Them niggas been over there doing that shit. Subscribe to the channel. Good morning. He said 2009, Chicago. Hey, man. Let's see if that shit gonna be here in 2025. Let's see if it's gonna be here in 2025. A lot of these cliche styles of music, auto-tune and crunk, snap music, they don't be here. They don't be here. My man said the drill sound got another 1 to 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Let's see if this shit gonna survive. I don't think that can keep going. I think the UK started the production, but the Chicago niggas put that murder shit on it for sure. Good morning, everybody. Y'all share this live video. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. I just had to get on here and give y'all my take on the video that Camron released. He seemed to be upset. Let's see where it goes. He said it don't matter who started. All that shit gonna die in prison. They rounded them up. New York drill is the real industry plant. Every city got their own drill. Young boys gravitated towards that shit. Every city got their own drill culture. I've been watching drill videos from Philly all night. They killing and drilling and everything. I believe that's probably where the spike came in at. I watched a video of a whole bunch of young Philly rappers who have been killed. I'm like, I ain't never heard of none of these niggas. Kaheem, thank you. Brooklyn drill producers are from the UK. Brooklyn just added the Chicago gang banging aspect into the music. Big Neff, good morning. That bullshit trickled to Philly and Delaware. Never had gangs. Now got cliques acting like gangs, smoking shit. Yeah, I seen Delaware got it too. I seen that. The rappers being killed and shit. Damn. Check out my mixes, DJ Bozeman. SoundCloud got Drill UK mix, but our SoundCloud is becoming better because we get money. Camron, a good dude for putting on that many rappers out of Harlem. I respect that more than his antics. Let me speak on that for a minute. For anybody that feel ungrateful, we got to keep it real. That just ain't what's up. Because of this. If it wasn't no Camron, we probably wouldn't have never heard of none of them niggas. Because Camron is the only one out of all of them that was an artist, that had a deal. Camron introduced all of them. So, if what if the big dogs in every city put on 15 niggas like Camron did? That'd be dope, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? My man says, do you have a son in Erie? Tap in. I'm trying to get on the show. My son can't get you on Gully TV, man. You better have a bankroll attached to you and shit. I hope you didn't have plans of that. That ain't gonna work out for you. I hope that. No, man. This a major vehicle over here, man. I influence things and shit. Southside Chicago, Herman. What's good, pimp? He asked me about my son rapping. He said my son wants him to manage him. Hit me up. I'm trying to get on the show. You should be trying to put my son on some shows. If he suggesting that you manage him, you're supposed to be working on getting my son on some shows, not getting you on, my nigga. You got the Amp Pacino in the building. Amp, what's good, my nigga? Hit me up, my nigga. What's going on? Let's do something, my nigga. I need more of that dribble over there. Word. He said Biggie would have been a billionaire by signing Cam. I appreciate your super chat early in the morning. I never heard none of them niggas until Cam put them on. Cam kept the East alive when Slim Thug, Paul Wall, and the South had it. That's the truth. 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 Get a man his roses. Get a man his roses. Why Meek ain't put on no Philly rappers? Why Meek ain't put no Philly rappers on? When Meek started out, Meek had Louis V. Gutter with him, I believe, and NH. I believe he did a song with NH. Am I right? Am I right? Don't NH got a Meek Mill song? Camron should have been bigger than life. I thought he did pretty good. I heard he's a hell of a businessman outside of music and shit. So how can he be mad? Meek put NH on and he put Louis V. Gutter on. What the fuck? What the fuck? He said, and Ape Game Garcia. I think niggas need to stop looking to be put on and start look to becoming bosses, self-made bosses. Take Camron's whole business model. Get your own shit and put 15 niggas on. But we're gonna figure out who he was talking about. I'm in touch with a few people. I'm gonna let y'all know. Believe me. G Unit was on top when Slim Thug and Paul Wall blew up. I liked the Swisher House era and shit. It was brief. I liked the day videos and I liked the music. Yeah. Screensaver keep going out. Make sure y'all cop the book, man. Some things I've been through. The link is in most of my videos. This is crack. This I don't even be wanting to add no sales pitch to it because it's so good, man. Like people get a hold of it and it's food. It's food. Y'all like them gangster videos, them gangster interviews, that gangster history, the history with the drug lords and the stick-up boys and shit. Buy my book. Y'all want to know what happened to Tupac's jewelry when he was robbed at Quad Studio? Buy my book. It's in there. He said Jim Jones been around since day one, around 93, 94. He was a dirty, skinny guy in a bunch of the old videos. Dame built Cam up and he redid the formula. Cam ain't built from scratch, so we're not doing that. I don't know what you meant by that, and I don't know what your angle was in fashioning that statement and shit. $34.99. He said you can be self-made, but still give credit to where credit is due. Killer Season was dope, the movie and the music. Yeah, I fucked with the movie. Mace put Camron on. I don't even pay Cavario. I don't pay Cavario any mind. Cavario's a broken man. He's a yesterday nigga. He's somebody who probably had some fuck that nigga, yo. I don't fuck with him. He's a loser. I despise niggas like him. I wrote about him in my book. You want to know about him, know what type of dude he is and shit like that. He tried to have me killed and shit. It's in my book. Buy it. It's called Some Things I've Been Through. I did a whole I think 2 chapters about Cavario and shit. Word. Just go to Amazon, type in Some Things I've Been Through, or go to my website, www.therealdribble.com. Yeah, he He tried to line me up with Alpo and shit. He took something that I said to Alpo. Yeah, he did. Piece of shit. This nigga way older than me and everything. Tried to get my head busted about an interview and shit. Nigga, I'm gonna get my shit off anyway. I did. All I did was wrote about my experiences. Can't nobody tell me that I can't write about my experiences. I still got my shit off. You feel me? Nigga did all that sucker shit for an Alpo interview that he ain't never gonna get. Don't nobody fuck with you. Go over there and be Al Prophet, little man, sucker. Now. He said, whatever happened to him? I killed his career. I destroyed him. I told the world that the nigga tried to double cross me. He tried to put me in a cross with Alpo Martinez. Yeah. Piece of shit, low life, dirtbag motherfucker. And he did it for Al Prophet. He tried to put my head on a platter to Alpo for Al Prophet. Yeah. As soon as he did that, that nigga career went straight to the motherfucking gutter. That nigga went straight to the fucking gutter. Didn't he? That's why you got to ask me where he at. Finished. That's where he at. Like the last 30 niggas that stood in front of this motherfucking platform. This shit a machine. This shit be functioning, man, like a motherfucker, yo. Yeah, but yeah, he did that shit. He said they all stuck on doing reruns. Yeah, they don't be having no original content. You got to have talent to produce original shit. You do. I'm fucking with different programs now. Chroma key, just constant technology. You're going to constantly see my shit continue to escalate. Period. He said, I've been doing this before all y'all. I'm better than him, though. You right. He been doing this before all of us. And he's still putting out them same fucking videos, just repackage them and shit. Same pictures, same speeches and everything. Garbage. Yeah. Resume speak for itself. I put my resume up to any one of these niggas in the world. When it come to this shit, I put my resume up to any one of these niggas in the world. That go for Soledad O'Brien, all of them, everybody that profess to do this shit. I got over 2,000, I got like 2,300 videos online on YouTube. I got like 2,300. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whale at this shit. Yeah. Can't do nothing with me. He said he puts out the same foot. Yeah, he done figured out a cheat code and shit. He don't care about creating nothing dope. I be looking to put out fire. I'm not coming here to cheat y'all and shit like that. Let me take an interview I did 2 years ago and get on there and talk, say a few speeches and shit, and put it back out for you. No. Nothing but proficiency over here. Straight up. Technology. He said his content ain't fresh no more. It's dead. Don't nobody want to keep talking about old ass drug dealers and shit like that, heroin and shut the fuck up, nigga. Go read a book. You know what I'm saying? You try to ruin me too, dirtbag. That's why I'm shitting on you. He said the book was cracked. We need that life story now. I'm working on it. That's a lot of writing, man. He said he got stepped on product. He do. Anyway. Good morning to everybody. I appreciate y'all for coming through. It's a nickel of us. It's 500. It's 500 people here. Good morning. He said put it on film. Man, I only got 2 hands and shit. I be having so much shit that I be wanting to deliver to y'all. I be watching other people's shit too. It's some dudes on the rise. Homeboy from Philly, hot to death. It's a dude from Philly net right now, hot to death. Informative. He putting out the Philly drill videos. I think it's STV or some shit. I don't know. I be watching that shit. Rappers have a short, hot. I didn't catch it. Rappers have a short, hot span. Only the exceptional rappers stay on top for years. Sky Wallace, good morning to you. How Mary J still looks so good. Melanin. STV whack. He stole his idea from SNTV out of Chicago. Nah, don't look at it like that. This is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened because I watched it happen and I'm claiming responsibility. I gave y'all 2-3 years of nothing but fire ass gangster shit. Niggas in other cities start saying, man, we could talk. I'm going to talk about the gangsters from around my way. You know what I mean? So before you know it, you got a nigga in Alabama doing it. You got a nigga in Philly doing it. You got a nigga in DC doing it and shit. You got niggas in Bay Area doing it, talking about the niggas from the Bay and shit. Like everybody, you got Gangster Chronicles and shit. You got all these different platforms and shit, you know, talking about they got. So, you know, it's reasonable. Yeah. Your life about you growing up into journalism. Louis Lomax, my people. Henry Lindsay, my people, started the Quiet Storm. He said, you got to be about your business. Rappers get caught up in a lifestyle and burn all their bread. That's a hell of a collection. Do ginger shops really work? Yes, they do. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I had to get on here and kick it for y'all for a minute. Kick it with y'all for a minute about Camron's video. We're going to find out later on the day. I'm pretty sure this ain't over with. I'm pretty sure it ain't over with. So we're going to see what happens. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Good morning, everybody. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Gully TV World. Follow me on Twitter, Gully TV1. I'm about to put a link in the chat. That's my boom. That's Gully TV, the magazine I just hit y'all with. Make sure y'all go buy Gully TV, the magazine. I just put that link in the description. I just put that link in the chat room, man. Go over there and fuck with that. It's hot shit over there. Hot shit. That's like one of my websites. I push a lot of the unsigned hype guys over there. Boom. Whatever happened to that nigga Rabbit from the 39ers? Rabbit is a piece of shit. Shout out to Crown Court TV. Rabbit is a piece of shit. I was just listening to Rabbit kill a bunch of motherfuckers and then told on all of his boys and shit. Told on all of his motherfucking boys. I'm like, how the fuck is you gonna do the telling? You killed it. This motherfucker did all the murdering. That has to be a fucking cheat code. That has to be a cheat code. How you kill everybody and then the niggas you don't kill, you tell on? You just gonna eradicate civilization. Like, god damn. Sheesh. Boom, boom, boom. He said, look out for my clothing line, Gingerbread. Make sure you come to the dribble to get you some marketing. Let me tell the world about your clothing line. Took everybody down. What did Cam say on SDE? I don't just rap. I own liquor stores and such. Proper music. Good morning. I'm about to get up off of here. I ain't going to keep y'all much longer. I know y'all got things to do. I got the gym to get to. Good morning. Sham God with the dribble. Gully TV, hip hop, sports, and fashion. Nobody does it better. Peace.